For the purpose of the viewers, I'm here with Sonny. Sonny is one of our incredible students inside Client Capital. Sonny, introduce yourself, man.
My name's Sonny, 20 years old from Bournemouth, UK. Joined Client Capital September last year, and it's been a bit of a movie since. But yeah, we've had some highs, some lows, and yeah, now we're finally getting some traction. So yeah,
100%. Let's start with the highs then. So talk to me, man. What have you managed to achieve this month? Your first?
yeah. So just hit my first 5K month. Quit my job in March, just start of March, and since then I've made over £10,000 with the agency. So since I quit, it's gotten a lot of traction really.
So you're 21. And you've done this all from your bedroom, pretty much, right?
20.
I know you got an office now. 20. So
Yeah.
now you've done this all from your bedroom. How does it feel? Like genuinely, because like, welcome to the online money team. Like, how does it feel?
It's weird. They don't really feel real, like it just feels like numbers on the screen. But yeah, it's kind of mental, like yeah, I don't know, man. It's just crazy.
It's crazy, right? Like entrepreneurship's a journey. So cool. Let's get into it then, man. So do you want to tell the viewers like what your niche is, what your industry is? Talk about how long it took to sign your first client.
Yeah, so I started off trying to do solo niche and didn't really do too well with it, to be honest. Just couldn't really get good results and stuff like that. Then started this year, I moved over to cleaning. So I was doing like commercial cleaning at the start, and then now I've moved over to like exterior cleaning, so very specific. But yeah, so I tried and tested a few things, but this is where I've found the most traction really.
Awesome, man. And since you switched niche, how long did it take you to sign your first client in that niche?
Probably around a month or two.
Bro, crazy, man. Honestly,
Yeah,
and now you're at 5K already.
yeah, yeah.
Bro, how is that going to change your life, man?
Well, so like I say, I obviously do this full time now. I don't have to work or anything like that. I can wake up whatever time I want. I still get up at 6:30 every day. But yeah, like it's just so much freedom, man. Like I can just do what I want.
Good,
Obviously, I still want to, knuckle down, grow it as much as I can. But yeah, it feels unreal, man.
good stuff, man. Honestly, I think just so that we don't take all the glory here, and I'm going to get you to speak about Client Capital in a second, but I can honestly say Sonny has been an incredibly hard worker. Like Sonny from the start, I even said it once on a live call that he would hit 5K a month, and I was out by 1 month because I predicted it. And
Yeah, yeah,
I put it down to hard work, man. It's actually incredible. Like he attends every single live call, every single meetup, even the international meetup in Marbella, which we'll talk about in a second. But bro, honestly, your work rate has been insane, and I really do expect that you're going to be on 10K a month probably in the next month or so, man. So it's actually amazing, bro. Well done. So let's get into your experience with Client Capital then. How has Client Capital helped you on your journey?
yeah. So when I first started my started my agency, it was like last summer when I was trying to start doing it, and I just didn't have any direction of it. So I was just, as you do, like I was just building websites and stuff, doing like social media posts. I didn't really know how to get clients and stuff like that. So when I first joined Client Capital, it was a bit overwhelming because I was like, oh shit, like I've not been doing anything. And I remember the first day, Dan was like, well, I want you smashing out calls today. Like you're gonna put your first discovery call, and I was thinking like, nah, but I done it, and I actually did, book calls that first day, just because I'd done what he said and followed the frameworks and stuff. So yeah, I think there's a lot to be taken from it. They just put you on that right path. Like I've always been like a hard worker and stuff, but I needed that direction. I needed to put my time into the right areas and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I think that was like the main benefit of it, really.
Awesome, man. And I guess not to blow our own horn, but what would you say is like your favorite thing about the whole Client Capital program that we've got here?
I definitely have to say, like, first of all, the live calls are great, but the in-person meetups, like we just had one at the weekend in London, like it's just great to see everyone. There's always like new faces coming in as well, which I like. And yeah, it's just good to network with people that are on the same page as you, because where I'm from, there's not a lot of people who are doing the same thing or have the same like mindset as me or whatever.
Yeah, I truly believe that our network is the best agency network. In fact, I'm sure you'll probably agree with me, right? Like the support is incredible, and I mean, I'll let you talk about it, but not just from me or Zub, like from the other guys inside, man.
Yeah, no, completely. Like, there's a lot of guys in there that help me out a lot with, just the most random things. but it helps you, move forward so much quicker. It also saves you a lot of time. So you're not like wasting time like on YouTube or whatever trying to find out how to do this, how to do that. Like there's people that can just help you because they've been there, they've done it, and yeah, it just helps you get so much further, really.
Awesome, man. Awesome. So let's talk about the meetups then. So you've been to London meetup, Manchester meetup, Nottingham meetup. I'm right in saying that?
Can't lie, I don't think I've missed one since I joined, and I joined in September. So
Crazy, absolutely crazy, which is great. So I guess before we even talk about the international meetup, talk to me a little bit more about the UK meetups. Like, what did you find valuable from the meetups?
yeah,
Like, I know
yeah,
like people.
because I remember the first meetup I went to was in Nottingham, and it was like, like 3 weeks after I joined. I came up on my own. Obviously, I'm right at the bottom of the country, and it was like a 4-hour drive or whatever. So I was like a little bit on edge in that, but it was all right. And yeah, it was just good. Like meet all the boys. These boys are doing numbers that you couldn't even dream of. It was just really eye opening for me and stuff. And then obviously you do like the events and stuff. Not the events, sorry. Like you do the things on the Dragon's Den stuff. And yeah, it just sort of pushes you out your comfort zone a bit, I think. And yeah, it just helps you get to that next level, really.
I was gonna say, I remember actually, like the one we made you pitch in front of like what 20 people or something. I bet you were thinking like, fuck.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, but
Yeah,
you just do it, don't you? And you get so much further doing stuff like that, and
definitely,
just speaking to people who are where you want to be as well. So
yeah, definitely, man. And like I say it to everyone, right? Like it's about who you surround yourself with and like push yourself out of your comfort zone. And when you have that mindset, it's impossible to fail. It's just a matter of time, right? And it's a matter of getting the right support, the right framework, the right network, and just you will get there. Um, what would you say is different about Client Capital style in comparison to everyone else? Because I know some of the people say that I have quite an aggressive style when it comes to helping people. Zub's a little bit more chillaxed, so I think we've got both edges, which is nice.
yeah.
Would you say is different, man?
What is into like other courses online?
Yeah, like other courses, other programs, like because I just want the viewers to really understand that we are the best, and that's why
Yeah, yeah. So I've tried a few things before, and to be honest with you, I see the main difference is first of all the fact that I can just go to a meetup and meet Dan face to face and just sit next to him at a shisha bar and just start asking him loads of questions or whatever. There's the calls, and it's just like that one-to-one sort of support thing, like how close you actually are to the mentors, I'd say, and the fact that you can just ask them anything, and yeah, you're just treated, not as just a number, but like you're actually treated like you're part of something.
definitely, man. In fact, I'm actually going to get you to tell a story because I don't want to put words in your mouth here.
Yeah,
We had a call 2 weeks ago. How did that help you get to where you need to be?
yeah. So a couple of weeks ago, me and Dan had a call, and he pretty much told me to scale my ad spend for my inbound system, like 2 or 3 times, but it was quite a hefty amount more than what it was, and that's pretty much got me to the numbers we're on now. It's
I
just
remember when we
like
were
taking that risk.
I was going to say, I remember when we were having that call, you were like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, let's do it. Like now, we're going to be having that conversation again in a couple of
Yeah,
weeks. So be prepared, man. Get those pennies saved because
yeah,
you're going to be doubling again, man. But yeah, okay, cool. So Marbella meetup, what was that like, man?
yeah. It's good, mate. It's very, very eventful. But yeah, it's good. There's a lot of boys there, obviously, nice and hot, and I think it was like a month ago, wasn't it? So April. Obviously beats the weather here, but yeah, it's good. Like just same as all the other meetups. Like you just get to speak to everyone who's doing the same thing, and just enjoy it as well as a both worlds,
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the party was pretty good, right?
yeah, yeah, no, it's good, man. But obviously, you got to have the best of both worlds. So
Definitely. I'm going to say something for the purpose of the viewers that don't know you. You were one that absolutely sent it, but one of the first people up working on his agency and taking the advice. So he got best of both worlds. So yeah,
yeah.
massive respect to you, man. Okay, cool. So I guess, well, what's next for you, man?
10K next month.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold
Yeah,
you.
that's the goal, man. Right, it's
You're
got to
gonna
be
do it.
done.
You're gonna do it. 10K a month, which means we'll probably have to update this student interview in 30 days, right? But
Yeah.
man, I know you're gonna do it. So my last question to you then. When people are on the fence about joining Client Capital, they're a little bit nervous. I mean, you've been there yourself, right? Like you've got to invest in yourself, you've got to, take on a new challenge. What would you say to those people?
First of all, I'd say you can only do well from a program like this if you actually put the hours in yourself. So there's no like get rich quick scheme. There's no such thing, right? So you can join this network, you can join the community, but if you don't take action, you're not going to get anywhere. So you need to be the type of person, that's actually going to commit to it fully. Not do what you're told, but like follow the frameworks and stuff like that, and you will get to where you want to be.
1,000,000%, bro. And one last question: are you glad you joined, man?
It's not even a question, man. Like, I'd still be in a 9 to 5 if I went anywhere.
Awesome, man. Well, look, thank you very much for your time, Sonny. I really appreciate you taking the time to do this student interview. We'll see you when we do the next one when you're at 10K a month next month. So you get used to Sonny's face.